This is the tale of a king who commanded armies, built grand palaces, and ruled over vast lands, yet he could not command his own restless mind. Welcome back to Persepoet, where timeless wisdom echoes through the corridors of our modern lives. Today, we journey to the heart of Persia, guided by the sage words of Saadi. We ask, what truly brings peace? Is it power, wealth, or perhaps something far simpler? In a kingdom of old, there lived a mighty ruler. His word was law, his wealth beyond measure. Armies marched at his command, and nations trembled at the mention of his name. But as night fell and the world grew still, this powerful king found himself trapped in a battle he could not win. Sleep, that sweet refuge we all seek, eluded him night after night. As he lay in his opulent chamber, surrounded by silk and gold, his mind raced with worries. What if my enemies are plotting against me? What if my treasures are stolen in the night? What if I lose everything I've worked so hard to gain? These thoughts haunted him, chasing away any hope of rest. The irony was not lost on him. He who could command thousands could not command his own fears. One moonlit night, as the king paced his balcony, his gaze fell upon a curious sight. There, beneath an old tree in the palace gardens, lay a figure. It was a dervish, a wandering mystic known for their simple lives and profound wisdom. The king watched in disbelief. This man, with nothing but the clothes on his back and a stone for a pillow, slept as peacefully as a newborn babe. No guards surrounded him, no walls protected him, yet he seemed utterly at peace. Intrigued and slightly envious, the king ordered the dervish to be brought before him. As dawn broke, the mystic stood in the grand court, his bare feet a stark contrast to the marble floors, his calm demeanor out of place amidst the opulence. "Tell me," the king demanded, his voice a mix of curiosity and frustration, "how is it that you, with nothing to your name, sleep so soundly, while I, master of all I survey, am tormented by sleepless nights?" The dervish's eyes twinkled with understanding. His voice, when he spoke, was gentle yet filled with the weight of truth. "Your Majesty," he began, "the answer is simple. I sleep peacefully because I have nothing to lose. My possessions are few. My needs are met by the generosity of others and the bounty of nature. But you have everything to fear." The king's brow furrowed. "Explain," he commanded, leaning forward on his throne. "You see," the dervish continued, "with great power and wealth comes great responsibility and great worry. You fear losing what you have, while I have already let go of such attachments. Your mind is filled with the countless things that could go wrong, the enemies that might strike, the riches that might be stolen. But I am free from such concerns." The court fell silent, the weight of the dervish's words hanging in the air. The king, for all his power, found himself speechless. "True peace," the mystic said softly, "comes not from what we possess, but from what we're willing to release. It's found not in the accumulation of things, but in the liberation from our attachments to them." As the sun climbed higher in the sky, casting its warm light through the palace windows, the king sat lost in thought. The dervish's words had struck a chord deep within him, challenging everything he had believed about power and happiness. In that moment, surrounded by all the trappings of his wealth and status, the king realized a profound truth. Sometimes, the richest man is the one who needs the least. And so, dear viewers, we leave you with this timeless wisdom from Saadi. In a world that often equates success with possessions and power, perhaps true peace lies in simplicity, in letting go, rather than holding on. What in your life might you release to find greater peace? What worries keep you awake at night that, in the grand scheme of things, might not matter as much as you think? Remember, the dervish slept soundly not because he had everything, but because he had nothing to lose. And in that nothingness, he found everything that truly mattered. Until next time, this is Persepoet, reminding you that sometimes the greatest treasures are found not in what we gain, but in what we're willing to let go. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you would like to hear more timeless stories from other Persian literary giants.